For as long as humanity can remember, we have shed tears during times of loss and longing. But imagine waking up tomorrow in a world where sadness is just a memory, a past emotion engineered out of existence. Sadness, a universal human emotion, evolved for survival. In our early history, sadness was an emotional alarm, signaling distress and vulnerability to others. When our ancestors felt sadness, they withdrew from potentially dangerous competition, triggering empathy and supportive behavior from their community. This emotional communication was crucial, strengthening social bonds and ensuring collective survival. Imagine a tribe encountering scarcity or loss. An individual's visible sadness would prompt empathy from others, encouraging the sharing of resources and communal solidarity. Sadness, therefore, wasn't just an individual emotion, but a social mechanism, a call for compassion and collective action. Modern psychology has further illuminated the intricate benefits sadness provides. Researchers at the University of New South Wales and UC Berkeley have demonstrated intriguing links between sadness and cognitive enhancement. Studies found that mildly sad participants had sharper memory recall, accurately remembering details even under distracting conditions. Why does sadness sharpen memory? Neuroscience suggests that mild negative moods activate specific brain areas involved in careful, detail-oriented processing, thus making us less prone to errors and distractions. Sadness doesn't just improve memory, it also enhances judgment. Experimental evidence consistently shows that people experiencing mild sadness are less susceptible to deception and cognitive biases, providing more accurate evaluations and cautious decisions. One notable study revealed that participants in a mildly negative mood were significantly better at detecting lies compared to their happier counterparts. Sadness appears to create a cautious, analytical mindset, helping us discern truth from deception more effectively. Further, sadness motivates perseverance. Psychological research indicates individuals in mildly negative moods persist longer on challenging tasks, striving towards solutions rather than surrendering quickly. This persistence arises because sadness acts as an emotional signal indicating something needs attention, driving us toward problem solving and improvement. Historically, sadness has profoundly inspired creativity. Many revered artists and creators, from Beethoven, who composed masterpieces despite profound sorrow, to Van Gogh, whose turbulent emotions gave rise to some of the most compelling paintings, channeled melancholy into enduring art. Literature, music, and visual arts are rich with expressions born directly from sadness and emotional struggle. Psychiatrist Carl Jung once famously said, "Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and happiness would lose its meaning without sadness." This poignant observation underscores the balance sadness brings, giving profound depth and contrast to joy and fulfillment. Researchers continue to examine deeper into understanding the precise psychological and neurological mechanisms through which sadness enhances our cognitive abilities and emotional resilience. Each discovery reinforces the notion that sadness, though often uncomfortable, has powerful benefits crucial to our overall psychological health and societal cohesion. Thus, while sadness is universally considered unpleasant, its role is undeniably intricate and valuable. Any future scenario proposing to diminish or eradicate sadness must thoughtfully address the profound cognitive, social, and creative functions it inherently serves, preserving essential aspects of what makes us fundamentally human. Today, despite sadness's benefits, society continuously seeks to reduce emotional suffering. Antidepressants like Prozac and Zoloft have become staples in mental health treatment, boosting serotonin levels to manage sadness and anxiety. Millions worldwide rely on these medications daily, achieving varying degrees of relief. However, antidepressants are far from flawless solutions. Depression remains the leading cause of disability globally, affecting over 300 million people. Paradoxically, despite widespread antidepressant use, global depression rates increased approximately 18% between 2005 and 2015, highlighting significant limitations in current treatments. The limitations of medications have led to broader adoption of therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT teaches patients to challenge negative thought patterns and manage sadness constructively. Many individuals benefit significantly, gaining tools that empower them in everyday emotional management. Yet, despite its effectiveness, CBT faces critical accessibility issues. Therapy often requires extensive time commitments, qualified professionals, and significant financial resources, making it unattainable for many. Moreover, relapse rates remain high, underscoring the continuous need for improved methods. Aside from clinical treatments, our daily habits have become powerful coping mechanisms. Mindfulness meditation, promoted widely through apps like Headspace and Calm, encourages individuals to embrace present moment awareness, often successfully mitigating everyday sadness. Simultaneously, modern society heavily employs distraction techniques, from music playlists curated to enhance mood, binge-watching television series, to excessive social media engagement to temporarily mask sadness. Yet, this strategy might paradoxically amplify our emotional sensitivity. Historian Yuval Noah Harari emphasizes this paradox, pointing out that today's heightened expectations for continuous happiness ironically increase our sensitivity to even minor emotional disturbances, making sadness feel unusually profound. In response to growing mental health demands, technology has rapidly advanced. AI-powered therapists, notably Woebot, developed at Stanford University, offer immediate emotional support through conversational techniques and tailored cognitive behavioral approaches. Woebot alone engages in millions of interactions weekly, illustrating significant demand for readily available emotional support. In parallel, wearable technologies are becoming critical emotional health tools. Devices capable of continuously monitoring physiological signals like heart rate variability, skin conductance, and even subtle emotional expressions can detect sadness early, initiating personalized interventions. A groundbreaking example is the facial wearable interface developed by researchers at UNIST in South Korea. This technology precisely interprets facial expressions and vocal patterns, enabling real-time emotional detection and immediate personalized emotional interventions. While these technological innovations represent impressive progress, they also raise important ethical questions. The line between supportive emotional care and intrusive emotional control is delicate, prompting debates about autonomy, consent, and the potential risks of over-reliance on technology to manage emotions. As society ventures deeper into minimizing sadness through technology, it becomes crucial to balance innovation with thoughtful consideration of psychological authenticity and ethical responsibility. The complexity of human emotion demands nuanced solutions, respectful of our emotional nature. But could we go further? Could we directly rewire our emotional experiences? This idea is no longer mere science fiction. Companies like Neuralink, founded by Elon Musk, envision implantable brain-computer interfaces designed to detect and correct emotional imbalances instantly. Clinical trials using such cutting-edge technology have already begun, pointing toward a future where emotional well-being could be technologically enhanced. Imagine an implant capable of recognizing early neural signatures of sadness, anxiety, or depression. Once detected, these implants could precisely stimulate specific brain regions, adjusting neural activity patterns to restore emotional balance and calm. Early experiments suggest promising outcomes, with patients experiencing rapid and sustained improvements in mood and emotional stability. The concept of directly modulating brain activity is not entirely new. Technologies like deep brain stimulation, DBS, have been effectively treating conditions like Parkinson's disease for decades, with some success in severe, treatment-resistant depression. These advancements pave the way for more refined, high-bandwidth implants capable of real-time emotional regulation, potentially revolutionizing mental health treatment. Complementing implantable technologies, non-invasive alternatives such as transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, and transcranial direct current stimulation, TDCS, have gained traction, offering mood enhancement benefits without surgery. Researchers are continuously refining these techniques, aiming for greater precision, safety, and accessibility. Beyond brain stimulation, emerging pharmaceutical innovations promise rapid-acting relief from severe sadness. Experimental treatments such as ketamine and psychedelic-assisted therapy, notably MDMA therapy, have shown remarkable results in rapidly alleviating deep emotional distress. These new classes of medications could soon offer quick, highly effective, and safe options for managing sadness. Virtual reality, VR therapy, also stands at the forefront of emotional management technology. VR allows immersive exposure to therapeutic scenarios, significantly improving outcomes for PTSD, anxiety, and depression. This controlled yet realistic simulation provides a safe space to process and manage difficult emotions. In parallel, artificial intelligence, AI therapy, offers increasingly sophisticated emotional support. Advanced AI systems can detect subtle emotional cues from speech and facial expressions, providing timely, personalized interventions. Imagine a digital companion, always available, that actively helps you navigate emotional challenges before sadness escalates. Moreover, integrated wearable technologies, monitoring physiological and emotional signals, are poised to become everyday tools for emotional health. Devices detecting early signs of emotional distress could automatically trigger therapeutic interventions, seamlessly coordinating with VR and AI systems for comprehensive emotional care. However, with unprecedented control over emotions comes significant ethical responsibility. Technology's ability to reshape emotional experience raises profound questions regarding autonomy, privacy, and the potential societal implications of emotional modulation. Careful consideration and ethical oversight are essential as these powerful tools evolve. As we advance into a future capable of rewiring human emotions, balancing technological potential with ethical considerations will be paramount. These innovations promise remarkable emotional health improvements, yet we must thoughtfully navigate their integration to preserve the authenticity of the human emotional experience.